Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to my my round one UU match for Grand Slam. This is for the UU Open. We're playing Test GG. Should be a lot of fun. A fun dude. Alright, so based on team preview, my Lottie goes in. It's Combine Electrum Z. He definitely has some threats though, and the fact that he has just full on offense is pretty devastating actually. I think that my best lead is honestly Latias. I want to say that because I'm really worried about Primarina as a lead since it forces me to go out into Tentacruel immediately, and I don't want him Psychicking. So I'm going to go Latias as a lead, see if we can go from there. It's been a little while since I played UU, and I'm not going to lie, I'm getting a little bit excited just to play. Based on his team, Scarfight, Dragon, Mega Manetric, this could be Z or Banded, Life Orb, Specs, Banded, or SD. If it's SD, it's a little bit more of a problem, but I do have Houndoom, which can definitely win this in the late game. So let's lead Lottie and see how we go from there. Lottie really does break late game and whatnot. It just becomes a little bit problematic. Like, I know this is Scarfight Dragon for sure. Goes route to Primarina though, so he scouts for the Scarf himself. So now I have no sand on this thing. Crap, I wanted some chip. Alright. We'll get in Tentacruel. I kind of wanted sand, though I understand why I don't have it. But it's nice to chip away Manetric and whatnot. I could definitely see him going for Psychic right here. As he doubles out to Nidoking. Very, very, very solid play on my opponent's part. So, our Nidoking, excuse me, playing really, really, really aggressively right now. Very solid play for sure. As he gets up his rocks instead of actually attacking. So, I'm going to go for Thunder. This is Primarina and Scizor. The reason I went for a raw Thunder right there is because I didn't want like Scizor coming in and then I can go for Thunder into Z Thunder and knock it out. I'm kind of tempted to go for my Gigavolt Havoc now. He might double though into Nidoking, but I'm pretty sure Gigavolt Havoc will knock him out. He might double, like I said. He doesn't, thankfully, and hopefully Z Thunder knocks out Primarina as it barely misses out on the KO as he throws off a Scald, thankfully. So this is good and bad. Good because Primarina is low, but bad, which is great for Houndoom, but bad because I have to go for Thunder again. I don't think Ice Beam will knock you out. Latias. That has to be max HP Primarina Rest Talk, I'm assuming. Like it's a Shark check. That is literally his Shark check, isn't it? Yep. Ice Beam does 11 to 12%. Oh, we're going to throw off another Thunder, and thankfully we do land. Call it GSC. Alright, so Primarina goes down. That was definitely a Rest Talk Primarina, if I do say so myself. Hydreigon comes out. Now this is an interesting one because Dark Pulse is definitely a play my opponent could go for. Draco as well. U-turn is another play my opponent could do, and I kind of feel like that's likely considering I do have Togekiss. So I kind of want to stay in and go for Thunder again, expecting him to want to go Scizor, but Latias is really useful in coming in on Nidoking. So we'll go Hippo. Well, this does invite in Nidoking, as he does go for U-turn. Yeah, I knew that was happening, but this invites in King to click Ice Beam versus me. One thing I just noted, or just realized, is Banded Scizor is really, really, really nice, but this kind of forces me to sack him on. Like, you definitely go for Ice Beam here. Let me calc my Hippo, how much I take from this. Yo, it's been a minute, man. Oh, I love UU. UU Wall Breaker. Ice Beam does 60 to 71%. I'm gonna slack just to see how he plays around this right now. I don't want to obviously lose my Hippo, but I really want Rocks up as well. Let's see if he has Ice Beam. Okay, so he can't freeze me. And I'm, like I said, I'm honestly just scouting. If I think I can win the game with just Togekiss clicking Dazzling Gleam, I think my best play is to go Scizor right now, and click Bullet Punch to weaken this. Assuming he'd Ice Beam, of course. Yeah, I honestly think this is my best play because Dazzling Gleam has a shot at beating him. Unfortunately, my Tentacruel is not fast in this Nidoking. Do I want to take Rocks damage is the question. I don't think so. I really go Lottie right now and go for Ice Beam. If he brings in, it's going to be tricky because he could definitely bring in Scizor, which is why I kind of want to Thunder. I'm not going to lie. And it definitely got tricky versus Terrakion, but as far as walling Manectric and Terrakion goes, Hippo does it decently well. It's leftover Scizor, so that makes it even more annoying. Because it's just going to U-turn on me. I just want some damage for Dark Pulse for later. I don't want to switch because of Nidoking. So this gives him Manectric or even Hydreigon. If he goes Hydreigon, I will get up my rocks. If he goes Nidoking, I have to go Houndoom. I'm definitely in the back right now, but I'm not worried. Just based on... I can read him, so I know... So that's leftover Scizor, though. That is a problem. Alright. Tybrail Togekiss. Click that Scarf Flamethrower. That'll knock out... I'm clicking Flamethrower no matter what, but let me just make sure it knocks out Nidoking. I'm pretty sure it does 31%. $38 min. Beautiful. So, click that Scarf Flamethrower right now. Best case scenario for me, he goes Scizor. This does allow him to... Exactly. So this does get rid of his Fairy Resist. I don't consider Nidoking a good Fairy Resist, as Dazzling Gleam is going to hurt. However, this monster is going to come out right now. And it's going to click Close Combat. At this point, Houndoom's role in the game is not to do much. So we'll go Houndoom just to make sure he can't set up multiple. Yeah, because I can Mega Evolve and just taunt and prevent him from rock polishing. You stop that, you. Nice. And this allows Togekiss to come out and click Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam will 2-hit KO Nidoking. Easily hit Hydreigon. And I'm keeping Tentacruel alive because it can spin, which is really good, really useful for Togekiss. But also, like, with T-Spike up and whatnot, I don't know, because, like, the Hydreigon actually becomes an issue with Dark Pulse. The Hydreigon legitimately becomes an issue with Dark Pulse. I wonder how much this does to Manectric. CC. Wow. That's some good damage. So, gives me Nidoking. Beautiful. Take that Nidoking from him. I get in main. I can even get a T-Spike as well, but I get in main, which is really nice. Or he gets in main, rather. I refuse to believe my Hippo is KO'd. I'm a Hippo, man. Doubles out to Hydreigon. You know, Dark Pulse here. This is where it becomes a little bit annoying, but opts to Draco first, so he gives me rocks, which is going to be really nice for pressuring Hydreigon. This is where having Sam would be incredible. We're going to Whirlwind so he can't SD. If he close combats, I live a hit from literally everything coming in. All out Pummeling. I still live a hit from Manectric, which is awesome. Unfortunately, I get an Hydreigon. Yeah, as he Dark Pulses. I have to get off a spin here. I might lose the game to this Hydreigon itself. Depending on how he plays around it, because I still have Haze. He should be able to 2-KO me with the next one. I didn't expect all that pummeling at all. I thought it was constant to crush. That's what I was used to when I played anyway. I'm not sure what he's thinking about here. He definitely clicks Dark Pulse. Like, for sure clicks Dark Pulse. I need Poison, and I need a burn on Hydreigon as well, but I mainly need a spin so I can click Dazzling Gleam and 2-KO something. Let me make sure, let me see how much my Hippo takes from Mega Manectric. Because that might be the 32 to 39. Alright, so yeah, I'm 100% outside of range. But I need the spin off for sure. If possible, of course. And then I think the play is to T-Spike. Let's say he goes Manectric right now. My play is to spin and then T-Spike, but come on. There you go, baby. Appreciate that. Togekiss takes how much from a Scarf? Custom set. Because the more sacks I have, the better. 18 to 21. Yeah, the more sacks I have, the better. Let's go Togekiss. And this forces him in the position where he has to lose something. Like if I sack Tentacruel there, he could sack and then bring in something easier. Like basically, it'd be easier for him to win if that was the case. Let me see how much this does to Terrakion. 83 to 98%, so that'll be a 2-hit KO. Like I said, main is 2-hit KO'd. Best case scenario for me, he sacks Hydreigon here, but doesn't flinch me. Will I have to Air Slash finish this guy? I don't think so. I Gleam for sure. If he sacks... also depends on if he has Fire Blast as his last move versus, like... I guess Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon could be pretty bad. I think he's going to sack Manectric, though. I feel like you sack Manectric and go out and... Actually, no. I feel like you sack Terrakion. Yeah. So this is 2-hit KO. Nice. Or I get a ridiculous roll. Nice. Then he HP Ices here as I Whirlwind. So we go Tentacruel. Hippo lives the hit, by the way. He has to T-Bolt, and I kind of want to choke by going Hippo because, I want to have that sack. It doesn't make sense to HP Ice again. Let me just click Scald. Let him Volt Switch. U-turn doesn't put me in range of Dark Pulse, right? Actually, no. I had to make the Hippo play there. It might go off him missing a Fire Blast. Yeah, I might have just messed up. I think I had to. I just realized because like I thought about Thunderbolt versus Volt Switch, but had I brought Hippo there, I still had the extra sack on Tentacruel to bring in on Hydreigon, and then I go Togekiss, and it comes down to him flinching me to death or Fire Blast multiple times. So I might just come down to Fire Blast then. Right here. Alright, so I messed up. A little bit rusty in the tier. It's alright. Got 2 more games to play better. 33 to 39%. He U-turns though. Interesting. So I guess he's bank. I guess wait, what's your last move then? I guess it's Defog. I'm just making sure I remember the speed tiers. So I guess it's Defog. I lost because he flinched me. Good game, dude. So I'm assuming his last was Defog. Anyway, Slack Off is my play. He has way too many Dark Pulses for me to actually... Well, if I get flinched on turns that are not... Turns that I'm not 100% needed to recover. 10, 6... I'll try this. But it's pretty much over the second he flinches me when I'm low enough. Or crits, which is, also a play that can happen. Yeah, at any point, if I'm flinched during any of these turns, I think I lose. So Sand didn't really help as much I think in this case. I'm playing a risky game. I really am. I really am playing a risky game. So now I can afford a Stealth Rock. Still have 6 left. Like basically, the goal is have him struggle. Have him struggle. But the second I get flinched on... Not this turn. But the second I get flinched or crit on the next turn, I lose. Or, right after that as well. A flinch right there is actually pretty useful. Not right here. No, a flinch right here loses the game. Hey, look at young Hippo. Nice young Hippo. He has 6 left. I have 4. Alright, well, this helps me out, assuming I don't get flinched to death. As Hippo is somehow able to break through. This is why this Pokemon is stupid, by the way. Like, if I'm toxic, I beat Celebes. If they don't have investment. Comes down to this turn right here. Look at Hippo fighting back. Oh, I won. I just won. I literally just won. Because he's locked. That's his last. I can't believe I didn't get flinched to death and Hippo ended up doing it. Holy crap, what a first game. Good game, dude. I'm glad I didn't give up. I was thinking about it too, but oof. Because him flinching me on specific turns actually, you know, helps. It actually ended up helping me. Man, that was so crappy played by me. I played that so badly. What's the battle? Oh, I can't. If I use this in a video, people will get mad at me. That's just an option. Alright, game 2. Of course I bring Moltres and he brings Arrow, which is a legitimately great Pokemon, so I have no right to complain. This boy is so anti-T-Spikes, holy crap. I really like this as a potential last game. Sorry, I'm just importing my team. Alright, how to win this? It's a pretty scary matchup, I'm not gonna lie. I like Moltres because it kind of matches up well versus everything besides Arrow. If Arrow's roost in sand, it's gonna be so annoying. Holy crap, man. This boy has the blade too. He disconnected. Hey, where you going, buddy? But yeah, I like Moltres because it gets the U-turn out versus my opponent. You good, dude? Are you coming back? This is a tournament game, so I'm supposed to put on. Am I supposed to put on this? Timer must be on. Is that a rule? I've never not put on timer. Time battle. What about on disconnections? Scouting. On timer, the timer must stay on throughout the whole battle, only being turned off in the case of player disconnecting. In that case, they'll only turned off for 5 minutes. Keep in mind this is internal. What the hell? So I gotta turn this off for 5 minutes? Really? Alright, are you kidding me? Player loses by having all the team run out. On true disconnection, TD has secret threshold seconds that your timer must be at your above. For the moment you disconnect for a time at loss to be considered a true disconnection. If your game is what are you guys saying to me? You coming back, Test GG? Yo. That man actually went offline. Alright guys, I'll pause it. See what the hell happens. I'll be right back. Alright, so he came back. No problem, dude. What I was actually gonna do is if it ended up going down to 0, I would just say, hey, let's just do a different game, new teams, whatever. That actually would have worked out better for me, in my opinion, because I'm actually not liking this matchup too much. But let's Fire Blast right here. That did some good damage as he gets up his rocks. Now, next Fire Blast looks like it knocks him out. I'm gonna U-turn, anticipating him to want to go out to Arrow. I think that Arrow is a good play. This also catches Hydreigon. Yeah, this also would have caught Hydreigon. We can get off a little Intimidate on this bad boy. Do I want to click Knock Off here? I feel like I feel like knockoff is fair because I think it hits a Powdon. I'm not sure if it'll 2 a KO. I didn't want to go for Pursuit. He was just Helmet. Okay. That's smart. There's no way he goes for the... there's no way he goes for Earthquake right there. So what I can do is get up my rocks. I'm assuming Toxicroak will want to come out. Exactly. And this thing kind of 6-0s my entire team. So that's really fun. Yeah, like he does not have to click anything but Drain Punch. Clicks Focus Blast. Life Orb. Assuming it's Z. I'm actually so weak to that mod. It's incredible. Like, I'm actually so weak to that. This is just might be an L, like, immediately. I don't have the tool. I mean, Altaria is really nice, especially if this guy's going to give me damage on this. Wonder if he Focus Blasts again. I love Tarak, though. Choice Band Tarak is nice. I love Moltres as well, assuming I'm able to spin. And he's going to go hit Powdon. Which gives me Altaria as an answer. He might double, to be honest. I don't think you'd Vacuum Wave here, though. Are you Acid Downpour? Yeah. Goes Hippo. Great. So I can Mega Evolve and just click Ice Beam. This will do a good chunk considering how much the Fire Blast did. Completely okay with that. We'll just Hyper Voice here. Hello, great hero. Kind of battling for a tournament. I like your channel. Can I random battle you? Thank you, man. But not at the moment. Anyway, Hyper Voice picks me up a KO, but he's going to be able to bring out the... Okay, so the key to winning this game is going to be Toxicroak. Brings out the Blade. Which I am completely fine with you allowing me to Flamethrower you. Hell yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I am definitely okay with that. Especially because I can just Scald right here. If he goes Toxicroak, I just Rapid Spin. Gets in Hydreigon. I mean, either way, it's the same. Where's my Tentacruel? Either way, it's the same thing. I get off a spin as he drops a Draco. And now at this point, I think Tarak can do it. But we'll Sludge Bomb. Why you go... Hydreion's going to be a problem, because I know it's Scarf. Is he just going to throw this instead of going Toxicroak? I don't have a double that can, you know, punish that enough. I have to save my Flying MZ to nuke something like Arrow prior to evolving, and right here we just spam Haze until I die. Though it's not actually necessary considering I have Moltres. I'm gonna go hard Moltres. I'm gonna keep that sack for Hydreigon. And this is a... No! I didn't want a Z because I had to save it for Primarina. Yeah, Vacuum Wave. Thankfully, I catch him on the Blade sack, so... I'm okay with that, but... He can just Toxic here. Shadow Claws. I'm gonna wait for that burn. Oh, that's alright. Shadow Sneak ain't gonna do that much. Does about the same as Shadow Claw. So, really sucks that I missed that initial one right there. This Hydreigon's gonna be so nasty. Primarina, do you live this? $86 to 101%. Hell no, we ain't risking crap. Nah, man. Nice pump. Get some damage on this Croak. I legitimately don't see a downside to me clicking Haze right there. And Terrakion never dies to Draco. I still think Fire Blast is always the best play because it nukes Toxicroak. Now, this is where it gets tricky because he's going to bring out either the Arrow or the... If he brings out Primarina, it's a loss for him. That's... I mean, he had the Mon that was faster, so this is a dead Primarina for sure. Nice. And at this point, I should be able to click CC Goes Arrow. Now Fire Blast. I think I go Crocodile and just click Knock twice. Because the fact that Hydreigon doesn't have its Choice Scarf makes it a little bit easier on me, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, because I have Rock Slide, right? I do. So I just click Double Knock and then win the game with Rock Slide. The alternative play there was... Well, I guess it still comes down to Rock Slide hitting, huh? I don't think you'll knock me out of full HP, but this still has to hit. So we hit one, and it comes down to the second one landing, and him not knocking me out. We both missed, but he went for Stone Edge versus a Terrakion, so yeah, I guess he doesn't have a good attack. What was his set? Then Fire Fang, Stone Edge, Pursuit, Roost. Good game, man. Alright, so we end up in round 2 of the UU Open. This one was definitely a scary one. The man had Toxicroak, had T-Spike Absorber. I feel like he kind of threw away a few Pokemon though, like Primarina for example shouldn't have came out after I knocked it out with Fire Blast. After I knocked out Toxicroak with Fire Blast, it definitely should have been Arrow to click Edge, I feel. But yeah, wasn't as clean, but as we keep going, get a little bit better. I'll do some UU practice and whatnot. Thank you, Rob, for the teams. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.